Hello, guys. This is Group 19, and today our Flash Talks topic is multi informant daily diary and temperament and personality. Now, let's begin. The big five personality traits are extroversion, agreeableness, openness, concessiousness, and neuroticism.
Extroversion is the traits that know as sociability, outgoing, assertiveness, and excitability. People who are high in extroversion tend to seek out social stimulation and opportunity to engage with others. April 24th. I spent all my day by myself. I have watched a couple movies, even though my friend asked me if I would like to join her, but I just didn't feel like to, so I just didn't went.
April 12, sunny. In the afternoon, I took my dog out for a walk to enjoy the sunshine and breeze. I met many neighbors and I had a chat with a child who wanted to have a dog and told him a lot of things to pay attention to when get along with dogs. I'm so happy that during this pandemic, I can chat with people other than my family.
From their diary, we can see that Lynn is more extroverted, which means that she is more sociable and she also energized by social interaction. She prefers go out and have a conversation with people. Fuji is more introverted. She prefers solitude, and she enjoys her time very much. She prefers use this time to do what she likes alone.
Agreeableness refers to how people tend to treat relationships with others. Unlike extroversion, which consists of the pursuit of the relationships, agreeableness focuses on people's orientation and interactions with others.
April 13th, I signed up a volunteer to visiting senior men in the nursing home. During the day, we visited and talked to them. They told us they're so glad we have came. I feel so happy that we could help them, and I told them we would come again next time.
April 22nd, cloudy day. Because of the serious lack of sleep last week and the weather suddenly became cold, I got a bad fever, but not COVID 19. I have to go to the hospital, and there are a few people inside the fever clinic. I gave a little girl and her mom a seat. They were very grateful to me. When I stood in the corner and watched my mom busy for me, it made me feel really guilty. Finally, on the way home, I told my mom how much I love her.
The similarity between them in terms of agreeableness. Agreeableness is related to the quality of being caring and kind. Agreeable people are likely to show affection and sympathy in social situations. Fuji and Lin both seem to have a high level of agreeableness. They both care about others and be able to feel empathy and concern for other people. They join to helping and contributing to the happiness of others. Conscientiousness describes a person's ability to regulate their impulse control in order to engage in goal-directed behavior. It measures elements such as control, inhibition, and the persistency of behavior. April 16th, a cloudy day. It was a Friday. Both of my parents have gone out for work. So I was home by myself. I was a little bored, so I'm trying to find something to do. I started to clean my room. After cleaned my room, I looked around and see everything so neat and organized. I feel so happy. That afternoon, my mother texted me to go out to do some grocery shopping. So I have made a list of things that I need to buy, so I will not missing anything.
April 17, sunny. Today is also a rare good weather, but my mood is awful because I have a paper to submit. I feel really sad because I can only do my homework at home. During the break time, I played a game, but my teammates played so badly. This made me out of control, and I just gave up the game and rushed to scout him. Even at night, I was still feeling really angry. From the diaries, we have noticed Fuji has a higher level of conscientiousness. Conscientious people are more organized and they have make plans ahead of time and follow that plans to pursue their goals. Fuji has made her plan ahead of the time she anticipates what she needs. On the opposite, Lynn didn't make her plan ahead and worked her homework at the last minute, and she seemed to be distracted easily, and it also indicates she lacks direction. Openness to experience refers to one's willingness to try new things as well as engage in imaginative and intellectual activities. It includes the ability to think outside of the box.
On April 20th, my family and I were planning to go out for dinner. We were planning which restaurant we should go. We had passed a restaurant that we never went before. It was an Indian restaurant. My dad asked me, should we try something new? I think about it and said no. I prefer to go a restaurant that we had been before because I was worried it wasn't a good choice.
It was cloudy on April 15th, but my mom suddenly asked me if I wanted to take my dog to the dog park, which was far away from home. I became very excited and I began to pack up things quickly. Then I rushed to the car. When I got to the park, I found it was the best decision I had made this week. My dog is obviously more excited. We play frisbee together. From the diary, we can see that Fuji is less open. She's now willing to try a new restaurant and she prefers things that can be met because she thinks it makes her comfortable. However, compared with Fuji, Lin is more open. She likes to try new things. In her diary, after her mom asked her to go to the new park, she immediately said yes and was very excited about the traveling.
Neuroticism is personality traits representing the degree to which a person experiences the world as distressing, threatening, and unsafe. It also includes one's propensity to experience negative emotions. On April 14th, it was really lovely day, but I was so stressed out that night before. Since that day, I'm having my oral midterm. I stayed up and studied all night before the exam because I was so worried about not doing well for my exam. So I could not fall asleep that night.
April 18, I'm not in the mood to pay attention to the weather outside because it's too noisy. I went to bed late yesterday because of bad mood. I was forced to get up early this morning because the neighbors have been drilling holes in the wall the whole morning. I had bad sleep this week. My mother even thought that I would fall to the ground in the next second. I even had a little argument with my best friends because of bad mood, and I am even about to cry. Left struggle. People who score high on neuroticism often feel anxious, insecure, and self pitying. They are often perceived as moody and irritable. They are prone to excessive sadness and low self esteem. It can be seen from the diary that both have a high neuroticism. Fuji was very anxious and very insecure about her exams, then couldn't sleep well, and it made her feel very stressed. And her emotions erupted, made it even more difficult for her to control herself.
So, as we discussed above, the Big Five personality trait is really important to us because it can provide us a blueprint to understand others so we can improve relationship by knowing why people tend to behave the way they do. The Big Five can also help us better understand ourselves so we can know how to get along with others.